Hey, it's H here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for THETA token. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott Wave Theory and provide target and invalidation levels for the percentage counts. Let's get going. On a higher time frame, we've already covered this a couple of different times, but again, just to go over this fast. We have this scenario where we have a possible wave 1 completed here, looking for wave 2 currently. Then we have this possibility where we have wave 1, 2, 3 completed, and currently making the 4th. Now this is not very likely as we have already gone so much or retraced so much here compared to wave 2, 94% currently compared to this one are at 67%. So this would make this first scenario more likely to happen. On RSI daily or two-day candles, we currently have this 2-day trend line coming down, and as long as we are below this, I'm still going to be overall bearish. We sure can have pumps, but again, if they are not clearing this trend line, I'm considering them to be part of this whole correction here. Okay, let's take a look at the corrections that we have here, at least possibilities. So we have possible a WX, YX, Z on a medium time frame. That is definitely one possibility. The other one that is looked here is the W, X and Y. Now something that I don't like about this is that wave Y is so long compared to wave W. These are usually comparable to each other, but in time they are just not anywhere close. We can just see that there's just nothing here. For this reason, I am thinking about changing the WX here, and at that point we could be looking for ABC structure here, as this really looks like an impulsive structure coming down here. Okay. For this current correction, let's take a look. Before that, let's go to 8 hours and check out the RSI again. We have this again starting from these highs of around March. We have this RSI trend line that was broken here around 21st of May. Now this does not mean that the correction is completely over. This means that this part of the correction is done here, or at least has a chance of. Now what could this be? We have a couple of different options. We can see that this third wave or possible third wave would be bigger than the first wave here as well. So we could be having this as a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So yeah, it is definitely possible. However, with the other assets in mind, we could be having this as a third of something. What would support that as well is that we have the lowest RSI here on a dailies and pretty much all of the other time frames as well. So how are we going to get a third here? There's again a few different ways to interpret this. We could be having this as the wave 1 here, 2, and either we are again making another 1, 2 here. This would be 3, currently making the 4, then 5. And this would be, of course, lower degree. Then we would complete the third, looking for 4th and then 5th coming down. This is definitely one possibility. This would get or give time for RSI to reset before getting people again more bullish on this wave 4 before dumping down and getting everybody's last bit of money out of the market, and then we could be starting to end this correction, at least the start of this, as again this would be a third or three-way correction for the last leg, as this is a WXY. We would be expecting this to be just the A wave, B wave and C wave, like so. But more targets should be coming up as the price develops here. Let's take a look at the local price action here. Now we have a couple of different options here. One is saying that we have some kind of expanding diagonal here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into A or 1. Now I couldn't get anything ending here or anywhere here, so I am thinking that the only possibility is that if we have a pivot point right down here, we would have to have some kind of WXY down here. And now we would be looking for 5-way structure here. We started something here with 5 waves, so we have to be ending something with 5 waves as well. So these are the targets, basically expecting the lowest target here around $1.40 at the 0.618 extension as the minimum. I would like to see us get above the previous high of this this A here, as that would get this better look. And also the point of having a zigzag is that we push the price against the trend a bit more if this first leg was not enough. Okay, and yeah, that is basically it for the bullish scenario, or at least the structure where we had 5 waves in this first one. There's also a scenario where we have just 3 waves. So instead of ending here, we could be ending just here for the W wave. And as the price has not come down yet to the B levels or expanded flat or any flat territory, basically here at the 85 point retracement or 85% retracement of the first leg, we are looking this as an WXY correction instead of the ABC. If the price decides to make another low around $1.04 or below, then we would be looking this as a ABC structure, in which case we would be looking for 5 waves on the last leg instead of the 3 waves that we are currently looking for. I could end this count here, the X wave. So with that, we could have a W, X, and Y. Last leg would be A, B, C, or a zigzag pattern here. But again, this current price action is really undecisive. Of course, as it is weakened, we can't really expect too much pumpage going on here. But it is kind of hard to say or hard to see any 5-way structures. The lowest low here is around here of 27th of May. And anything after that, we've just had this sideways correction. We can even take just a volume profile here. Let me actually redefine that from here. And we could be playing this if you want to be in and out of the markets. Sure, these are quite good percentage gains, 4% each time if you're using leverage. Of course, that could be more. But again, I just can't see too much bullishness in here. We could argue that this would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But again, this does not have the right look. Instead, I would like to say that this is a 3-way structure here, the first leg here. Now, what is this paired up with? I'm currently not sure. I'm thinking this structure is on its own. So currently, let's see how much did this retrace. Not much. So it does not apply for a flat pattern, which would mean again that we're looking at some kind of WXY, looking for 3 ways up here. This is not really helpful as we're looking for structures that we are going to be starting the Y wave with. Of course, as with Y wave, we could be looking at as the 3-way structures here, as some kind of A, B, and C. But again, as the first legs here are so minimal, we would have to have multiple corrective combinations to get us up here. Compared to the bullish structure we have here, or bullish possibilities, this definitely does not look good. Unless we are creating some kind of diagonal that I just can't see yet, this is looking weaker and weaker. But yeah, that is pretty much all I want to share to you on Theta today. A Discord server link in my description of the video if you want to join. Also, let me know if you have another coin or asset you would like me to analyze next in the comments below. Thanks for watching and see you on the next video as well. Bye bye.